Hello and welcome to Afri's Concept TV, where we give you the latest news, gist, and gossips. To all our subscribers and listeners, we say a very big thank you for always listening to us. And if you are just joining us, please, you are very welcome. Do not forget to click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also click on the notification button to always be the first to get a notification when we upload a news. Thank you. And now to the news of today. The headline: Heavy security, panic buying as Ipob holds Biafra Heroes Day. And now to the news in full. Ahead of today's Biafra Heroes Day, declared by the separatist indigenous people of Biafra across the southeast, the Commissioner of Police in Anambra State, Ipob, on Wednesday, deployed policemen across schools in the state. Similarly, the Enugu state government rejected the sit-at-home order called by Ipob to mark the day, saying it had put security agencies on red alert to resist any attempts at the breaking of law and order. Ipob had last week, in a statement by its spokesman, Emma Powerful, advised the West African Examination Council to shift WAEC papers slated for May 30. It similarly advised the Nnamdi Azikiwe University in Anambra State to shift its convocation slated for the same date. The separatist group declared May 30 sit-at-home across the 5 southeast states, warning that there will be no business activities and no movement to honor Igbo people killed during the Civil War of 1967 to 1970. Our correspondent, who went around major markets and schools across Anambra State on Wednesday, observed heavy security presence with security vehicles, as residents were also seen making last-minute purchases to avoid being stranded. This was just as some of the students taking part in the West African Senior School Certificate Examination were seen relocating to areas near their examination centers so as to avoid being stranded, as Ipob has declared no movement across the region. Customers also besieged banks and automated teller machine points to withdraw cash in order to make purchases and get ready for the day. A resident who was seen making quick purchases at Eke-Awka Market in Awka, Grace Acho, who spoke to our correspondent, said, "My brother, when I heard that markets would not open tomorrow, I took permission from the office to rush here to buy some foodstuffs and get ready for tomorrow. I have also asked my son taking the exam tomorrow to go and stay at my sister's house, which is near his examination center, so that he could trek to the exam venue to take his exam. We only pray that they are allowed to take the exam because they are writing mathematics tomorrow and it is an important subject." Security should be beefed up around the examination venues since it is obvious that WAEC will not shift it. The police spokesman in Anambra State, SP Tochukwu Ikenga, disclosed the deployment of security operatives around the market and school in a statement on Wednesday. Ikenga said the security operatives under the operatives of School Protection Squad were being led by the Assistant Commissioner of Police in charge of the Command Operation Department. Ikenga said the deployment was to fortify the Joint Security Force to address any security concerns, especially against criminal elements enforcing illegal sit-at-home in the state, and to ensure the safety of students taking WASC. He said the Commissioner of Police in Anambra, Ipob, has complemented the already in-placed Joint Security Force comprising the Army, Navy, Civil Defense, and other sister agencies to address any security concerns, especially against criminal elements enforcing illegal sit-at-home in the state. there is the deployment of the operatives of School Protection Squad, led by the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Operations Department to ensure the safety of students in the state for the West African Senior School Certificate Examination nationwide. The squad is equipped with relevant assets and advanced training to effectively respond to security challenges facing educational institutions. The personnel dispatched have been tasked to intensify robust patrol around schools and vulnerable institutions in all the locations in the state. Efforts to get the reaction of the State Commissioner for Education, Prof. Ngozi Chuma-Ode, to the development were unsuccessful as she could not be reached on her mobile line. When contacted on Wednesday, the IPOB spokesman, Emma Powerful, insisted that the sit-at-home remained sacrosanct, saying, "The Nigerian government must understand that they cannot slaughter our heroes and at the same time stop us from mourning or remembering them." In this year's Biafran Heroes Remembrance Day, all activities in Biafra land are banned. Markets, schools, banks, governments, and private businesses are not allowed to open. All transport services, air, sea, land transport, are not allowed to operate. The entire Biafra land will be on lockdown from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on May 30, 2024. Exceptions to these directives are institutions and individuals on critical special duties such as nurses, doctors, ambulance services, fire services, hospitals, medical workers, and journalists. But the Enugu State government on Wednesday also insisted that business will go on as usual, warning IPOB against curtailing the ongoing WASC. But in a statement on Wednesday, the Enugu State Commissioner for Information, Mr. Aka Eze Aka, described the sit-at-home order by IPOB as nothing but gloom for the future, contrary to what their forebears fought for. He warned the separatist group against curtailing the general mathematics examination for students in the southeast. Aka said, "The Enugu State government notes with deep concern that statement credited to the indigenous people of Biafra directing the West African Examination Council to postpone the General Mathematics Theory and Objectives examination scheduled for Thursday, May 30, 2024, which the IPOB has designated Biafra Heroes Day. We note with particular concern IPOB's statement that WAEC board should not endanger the lives of small children because that day is not safe for any individual in Biafra territory. This is unacceptable to us, not only because of the well-known position of the Enugu State government on illegal sit-at-home orders, which have dealt a great blow on the socio-economic life and fortunes of the Southeast region, but also because of the far-reaching consequences of a whole generation of Enugu children failing to sit for a fundamental subject such as mathematics in 1 year." Aka said, who stressed that Igbo people were known for industry and education, declared that any pronouncement or actions that tend to deny our children their rights to education, which is their ticket to the future, is offensive to our sensibilities and surely the sensibilities of our founding fathers and fallen heroes, who must be turning in their graves, wondering what could have happened to us as a people. He said, while the Enugu State government recognized the sacrifices of our gallant forebears who gave their all, including their lives to defend the Igbo land, the government will not sit by and watch the future of our children aborted by such ill-conceived pronouncements intended to keep them at home. The government said that he had put the security agencies on red alert to ensure the security of lives and properties and also deal according to the law of the land with anyone or group bent on scuttling the SSC scheduled for May 30, 2024 or causing a breach of peace and security of any type. The government also warned civil servants and political appointees in the state against staying away from work failure to be at their duty post on the above date will attract summary dismissal from service in line with the enabling provisions of the Public Service Rule the state threatened. My listeners, can you see what is actually going on in Southeast? Like, how can you enforce a sit-at-home order on a day when students are writing exams nationwide? So because of your own state, they should cancel the whole process. It's not done that way. Okay, the government are threatening their workers that they must come to work, and you are saying that everyone will sit at home. And knowing fully well that if they do not sit at home, there would be consequences, like they might get them on the road and kill them or beat them up or something. So who do you want them to follow? I don't understand. My listener, please, can you help me write your thoughts in the comment section? And please do not forget to like,